Potatoes! Main crop potatoes, Maris Piper, are going in today. So this is the big bed up at the top, which is about 3 feet by 14 feet. And we're going to be putting them 3 abreast in rows around about 18 inches apart, going all the way down there. And those are the main crop potatoes. So they should be turning out like these, decent chippers. That sort of size. So I'm going to open them up and see what we've got, see if they're all okay. If there's any bad ones, I'm going to discard them. So as you can see from the look of that soil, it's pretty good condition. But I'm going to add some nutrition in the form of bloodfish and bone and a little bit of concentrated farmyard manure in and around the area that I'm going to be planting the spuds. The spuds are going to come in about 8 inches from the side, either side, and then one in the middle. And they're going to be, I've excavated down about 10 inches there, place at the bottom, and then I'm going to mound them up a little bit over the top. And that's our first row, so let's get cracking. So I've got a scoop, and with that scoop I'm going to put a level scoop full into the hole and just mix it around like that. Next, the farmyard manure, get that in, and then the potatoes. Well, so they don't burn the bottoms, I'm going to put a little bit of soil in and let the roots go down and seep that out. The roots will come out from the sides and they'll work their way down and around from here. So the roots come out from the potato from here. And these are the holms, or horns as I call them, that come up. That's only got one stout one on, but that's fine. I'm going to put him there, about 8 inches from the side. This one's got several chips on. He can go in the middle. And then we'll get one on the end. It's got a couple on. There. And then all I'm going to do now is I'm going to backfill over the top of those and leave them to it, leaving a slight mound, probably a couple of inches of a mound over the top, and then when they burst through they should look nice and bonny. So that's ridge number 1, if you can make that out, down there. Ridge number 2 is going to go in line with that little noggin there on either side. So that's the next one, and I'm just going to continue on across like that until I've got all the bed full. So because the soil's all quite loose and fluffy, we can just rake it in on top, one-handed, look, and then produce the mound after. So I'll just carry on with that and catch you shortly. Hot dogs for dinner. Bradley's just unfortunately dropped that one, hasn't you, mate? So that's going to have to be binned off. But he's got another one there. Bit of camping cooking. Winkinger. 8 hot dogs, big uns. And 50% less sugar and salt. Tomato ketchup. It's what?
It's good.
It's good. Sausage first, bread next. Custody. So what the mini digger's doing now is he's just scattering a top dressing of the manure on top, and that'll wash down into the soil and feed the plants continually as they're growing up. So that's what he's doing, he's doing a dressing over the top of it. Thicker in some parts than others, but we're getting there. Alright lads, go on, crack on. And there it is, boys and girls, all planted up. 48 seed potatoes in there of the Maris Piper variety, a main crop potato. So what we should get off each plant is around about 3 to 4 pounds in weight off each plant, and probably around, I don't know, depending on chittage and other factors, probably 12 to 15 potatoes off each plant. So yeah, 48 in, and around about 13 or 1400 hopefully out, fingers crossed, out of that bed. All buried down about 10 to 12 inches and mounded up on the tops. You know, it's not a professional mound up job, is it, boys and girls? But me and the little fella did it, and he's top dressed them with the manure. In fact, these ones haven't been top dressed; they've been topped up with some compost, because we've been hilling them up. When we got to this bit, there wasn't enough to refill the hole, if you like, refill the trench. But yeah, not bad. Fingers crossed, as ever. Fingers crossed. So we're in the tiki tunnel now, and it needs a good tidy up, doesn't it, in here, and a weeding. So Bradley's on with that. He's been doing sterling work. It's all overgrown with weeds underneath the benches and stuff, and all around the backs, and all down this side is as well, but it all needs a good tidy out. So leave us with that, give us an hour. So the mini digger and I, mini digger's there, and I are putting like a tethering post for horses.
Dad, don't forget we did this up here.
In here. Yeah, I know we've took that up there, but I don't think we're going to need that, to be honest. But what this is going to be used for is to get your to create the trellis off.
Yeah, we might have to like one bit there and then one bit there.
Yeah, for the peas and the beans. So that was a bit too high, wasn't it? We didn't have long enough timbers for that. And the varieties that we got, they only grow to like about 4.5 feet. So we're going to run the trellises off from this, bury them in the ground there, obviously, and run the trellises at an angle off from this. He's got a bit of a cough, haven't you, mate?
Yeah.
And that should be okay. So that's what we're going to be doing.
And also drilling in this.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. We've just put that in there. That's going to be. It's braced against that.
Dad, we need the long ones.
Doesn't have to be rock solid, does it?
I know, we'll be fine there.
Yeah, we don't want some rock solid because it might come out next year, this. Although we could probably leave that in for the brassicas, because it's not going to be in the way if we use it for brassicas next year. Anyway, let's crack on and see if we can finish off this this tethering post.
Right.
Yeah!